What's going on, guys? Quinn69 here. How the hell are you guys doing today? I'm going to bring you guys a guide on the set dungeon for the Veers set and how to master it. This is for the back piece and obviously for the Wings of Mastery. Anyway, let's get started because this is a long run. You're going to be heading towards the Rakers Crossing. Okay, I don't know if you've been to the Rakers Crossing before, but it's certainly quite a long run. So I suggest using what I've got on right now. Is I got an Aetherwalker on. It's really good. You're going to have your Aetherwalker on for the actual set dungeon itself. So yeah, definitely put that bad boy on, because this is going to take a while. You're going to run all the way down. And once you finally make it to the end, it is going to be on your left, right here, boys. Oh god, don't kill me. So you've traversed your way all the way into the depths of the Veers set dungeon. Now comes the fun part. Completing all the objectives, you know, within the time constraints. So here we go. You've got this one here. It says, kill 500 and something monsters without taking fatal damage. Okay, this is pretty easy. It just means you can't die and you've got to kill everything. So, the only thing that can kill you in this particular set dungeon are those little shaman-looking dudes. You know, like the guys who kind of like, they kind of hobble around and they shoot out fireballs. Okay, if you get hit by one of those fireballs, it'll kill you. But obviously, you can just put a fire immunity amulet on and just cheese it, and it makes it super easy, and you just won't die. And you can use things like your cheat death. Like I highly suggest putting your cheat death on if you're not going to use the fire immunity amulet. The next objective is reach 100 stacks whilst in arcane form. Okay, that's going to be a mistype. So it means get to 100 stacks in arcane form. So you get stacks by killing enemies and by hitting them with your spells. I noticed that I had if you really are struggling to get this, you know, objective down, definitely use your laser beam. Your laser beam is going to give you way more stacks than the melee. I'm using the melee the majority of the time here, but you know, I'm just a baller. But definitely, I was testing the two out, you know, because I had a couple of attempts on this bad boy, and honestly, it helps just to use the laser beam. It's got more range and it gives you more stacks, so you complete the objective more easily. On top of that, stacking lots of cooldown reduction makes it easier because you have higher uptime for Archon. You basically do not need Chantoto stacks. So you can see I'm going into Archon without even having full Chantoto stacks because it's not required. The monsters will die in like one shot regardless. They're super fragile and they'll just get globaled instantly regardless. So yeah, you don't need to worry about getting your Chantoto stacks up that much. So you're just looking for super high CDR, one of the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. Obviously, put a Swammy in the cube. That's the wizard helmet that allows you to overlap your Archon stacks. But yeah, that's achievement. If you just use a laser beam and you go fast, it's pretty easy. The next one is kill enemies whilst in Archon form 300. Okay, that's gonna happen, right? I mean, if you're stacking cooldown reduction anyway, you're gonna be in Archon form the majority of the time. Killing 300 enemies is not going to be hard, so it's really just a race against time. You can see here, I have what 1 minute and 50 seconds left, and I'm almost killing the monsters. It's honestly, compared to all of the other wizard set dungeons, this is probably, I would say maybe what, like a 1 out of 10 like difficulty. I mean, if you have the set and you've got a lot of CDR and you know how to, you know, spam your buttons and you just don't miss anything, that's probably the hardest thing about it, right? Is not missing monsters. You're gonna see here at the end, I'm probably gonna struggle to kill all the enemies because I'm gonna have to run around the map like a complete spaz because I missed one of these little guys running around. They're little and they're tiny and they don't really, the AI doesn't really charge at you. They kind of run away from you a little bit. So it's not super easy. But I mean, let's be honest, you're gonna have a bunch of extra time to kill these monsters. 10 left and you just go to all the unexplored parts. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously you can use things like an Aetherwalker in the cube, so you're using Chantotos as your main hand and your offhand. Using like an Aetherwalker as your weapon in the cube is obviously going to help you out a lot. That's the one that allows you to spam your teleport like forever, as long as you're in Archon form. And you can, you know, stack a bit of resource cost reduction on top of your cooldown reduction, just to help you spam teleport whilst you're out of Archon form. Okay, oh my god, am I going to find this guy? I hope I actually complete this. There we go, the last enemy right at the beginning. I'm a special boy. But otherwise, guys, that's going to be the guide on how to get your Masters Vias. This one here is definitely not the hardest. I reckon you guys are going to get it down within like a few attempts. Peace out, boys. I flip and love you guys.